Hey everybody, welcome to Humble Reads. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Positive note, tomorrow's Friday and then we'll have our weekend. So for the month of October, I'm trying to get in as many books as I can. I work in the supermarket industry, and from about November 1st all the way till January, it's just crazy. It's chaotic, busy work schedules. And some days you no sooner go to work, come home, go to bed, repeat the routine, and there's really not enough time to read. So I'm trying to get in as many books as I can from now until November. Yesterday, I did a book review on Rumaan Alam's Leave the World Behind. I'm not really going to talk too much about this because I talked about it in my last video. I gave this book 2.5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. This is a story about a family who rents a vacation home on Long Island. The house's owners show up in the middle of the night. There's been a big power outage or some kind of event in New York City, terrorist attack. We never really find out. That's what this book is about. The next book that I finished this month is called The Chain by Adrian McKinty. I actually bought this book like maybe a year or 2 years ago at Target, and it was just one of those things where, you kind of put it on your bookshelf, everybody's talking about it, but you just, for whatever reason, don't get around to it. This story revolves around a woman whose child gets kidnapped, and then she gets a phone call, and in order to get her kid back, she has to essentially go out and kidnap somebody else's child, hence the title of the book, The Chain. This was a really good book. I would give this 4 out of 5 stars when I do my Goodreads review. So I would recommend this book. The next 2 books that I'm going to talk about are 2 John Grisham books, because his last book, Camino Wins, just came out a couple of months ago. Back in 2017, the first one, Camino Island, came out. This book is not a courtroom drama. This book revolves around a man named Bruce Cable who owns an independent bookstore on Camino Island. And basically what happens is a bunch of F. Scott Fitzgerald manuscripts get stolen from the Princeton University's library. And this insurance company hires a gal named Mercer Mann, who is trying to become an upcoming novelist, to go basically investigate Bruce Cable and try to find out what she can about the manuscripts. I'm not going to give away too much because I don't want to ruin it. Then we fast forward to 2020. What a shit year that's been. And the sequel came out called Camino Island. This book revolves around same thing, same characters, Bruce Cable and Mercer Mann. And the only difference in this book is a hurricane. When you first start reading the book, a hurricane is headed towards the island. And that's the whole talk of the island. Everybody's evacuating. Bruce Cable decides that he is going to stay put. He will not evacuate. And then a novelist gets killed. And the police are so busy with the aftermath of the hurricane that they really won't look into the death. They're just kind of like, well, the death was hurricane related. And so this story revolves around Bruce Cable and Mercer Mann, and they try to figure out who killed an author and what really happened. Both of these books, Camino Island and Camino Wins, they're both really good reads. I would probably give Camino Island 4 out of 5 stars. It was good, but Camino Wins, I felt, my own opinion, was better, and I would probably give this one 5 out of 5 stars. I don't really think that you really need to read the first one to read the second one, but if you kind of want a little bit of backstory, you should probably read the first one, Camino Island, and then read Camino Wins. Both of them are really good. It's a little bit different than what John Grisham normally does. He's normally into courtroom dramas, and these 2 books, it doesn't really have anything to do with courtroom dramas at all. Highly recommend them. I would recommend reading The Chain by Adrian McKenty. That was a good book. Last time I'm going to talk about this book, Leave the World Behind. In my last video, I did not like it. A lot of people on Goodreads did not like it. This book received so much hype in the weeks and months leading up to the book release, and I felt it was a huge letdown. But again, just because I don't like a book or somebody else doesn't like a book doesn't mean that you won't like the book. I do have a couple other books that I want to try to read before the end of the month. But it's all about time. And like a lot of you know, you get up in the morning, you go to work, by the time you come home at night, I try to read a few pages or a couple of chapters at night, but I find by, the time I get home, my eyes are so fried, I'm tired, and I can't really, remember what I've read at night. And then when I do go back to read, I have to go back several pages because I'm like, what did I read last night? So anyway, that's that. I hope you all have a great day, and thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, leave some comments. My email address is on there if you want to talk about any of these books, and I look forward to hearing from some of you. You guys have a good day.